Hey, Mr. Clash here with a 3-star attack replay and 2 failures. I'm going to show you why I chose HOGS to attack this base over any other troop combination. And I'm going to also show you how a Town Hall 8 helped me with coming up with a plan for this. However, that was not a scout attack either. I'd already been scouted by the 2 failed attacks on this base. So let's have a look at the first failed attack and we'll go on from there. Okay, as you can see with this first attack, the troops are an air attack coming in, so let's have a look at and see what actually went wrong with this. This was the fresh hit, so nothing was known about this base. No Tesla locations. For all we knew, the Teslas were near the air sweeper or something like that, but there were no Tesla locations known or bombs or anything. So if Golem's gone down, wizard, starting to create the funnel. Clan Castle's come out, of course, because it's in range. You can see that it's in range there. So the Clan Castle's come out. Baby Dragons come out, Wizards come out, a bit more funneling going on, Queen come down, King's gone down, he's pathing over to the right, Bowler's gone down, and uh-oh. Now the problem with the Bowlers is the Archer and Cannon and this trash up here was always going to be closer than this jump spell. And you might have been able to save it if this stuff was gone, even with the Archer up, because then the Bowlers could have come down to the Archer and then possibly gone in. However, with all this stuff on the left, and the stuff on the right, the Bowlers were never going to path straight to the jump spell. So with the Queen coming in now, all the initial kill squad's gone, only one Golem tanking, and Wizards are dead. Everybody's out. And you're facing 4 air defense and a Queen and 2 Expos set to air, and just wait for it, all the bombs and air skellies. Air skellies everywhere. So this raid was not going to go too well, so I'll just see the end of that raid. You can see, yep, it ended. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Okay, this is the second one that we have, and this is a ground attack. It's a Gobo Vaho, and again, coming in from that side. Not really sure why the attack is coming in from that side, and it doesn't really matter. It's turning out to be a fail, but the problem is a bit of a compounded problem on this one. So the King's gone in, Queen's gone down. Got Valkyries and Bowlers to come in now. Double poison on the clan troops. Just watch it. Oh, look at that. The Valkyries are path. They're not going to go in now. And that's it. The Valkyries have doomed it by going out. And then, of course, the Bowlers coming in again. And again, same problem. All that trash was not cleared in time for the Bowlers. So they had to path. The Bowlers were going to path around the outside. The enemy dragon is still alive. There's only one spell left for Hogs to heal. For the whole rest of the base, and there is no way that's really sort of going to happen. And so that's game over for this base, really. It's just waiting for the inevitable to happen. I'll just speed that up so that you can see that, yeah. Okay, so let's go back into, let's have a look at what my plan was. We'll head back in, have a look at the, I'll show you what my troops were, and then we can talk about why I chose that. So, you can see the troops. So now the thing, the reason I chose this was, now we've got a Tesla here, Tesla here, Tesla here, Tesla here. So my read on the base was therefore big bomb, and remember, no big bombs actually got revealed, and big bomb. So they're the Teslas and bombs that I see it. So in terms of air, coming in from here is way hard to try and get in and get this air defense and this air defense. And the Queen. So it's too much to deal with to try and get. So air coming in that way to get 2 air defense is hard. Coming in through this way, again, the way things are pathing to get to the Queen, to get 2 air defense, because my goal would be to get 2 air defense. I'd rather get 2 than 1. A bit too hard as well. Coming in from this way presents the same problems as coming in from the top. So air, in my mind, was just a little bit too hard of an issue. The ground attack, Hogs, to me, it had to be Hogs. The Valkyries were just not going to provide enough destructive power elsewhere in the base once they got into the core, if I could get them into the core. So this was the issue. And a lot of DPS in this corner, a lot of DPS in this corner. So my plan was lure the Clan Castle, put an Archer here, drop a Golem here, which hopefully would path that way. Drop Wizards or Queen, whatever needed, if the Dragon didn't go down. And seeing as the last one, the Dragon didn't go down. While that's all distracted, get a couple of Hogs onto this thing. And then also a couple of Wizards onto this here. So these go down. This will be destroyed. and that way my king will path this way. Jump spell there, king will go in, take out the queen, queen's done. Now here's where I need a heal for my hogs here, and I know I'm going to need one at least here. Golem here, clan castle hogs here, because all of these weapons will be shooting on my golem, so my clan castle hogs will take out these unhindered. The only issue for my clan castle hogs will be the Tesla, the wizard, and possibly this mortar. So I could have a heal there, but I might not need it because they could survive all of this, and with these hogs coming down, so I will need a heal here because whatever comes down here will go Tesla, air defense, and mortar. So they will experience a bomb there, and I'll see how the hogs are going. If they jump down in here, I'll have to put that other heal there, or try and path them, cover both. But this top area is playing it by ear. So what about, and this all hinges on me being able to get the clan castle lord with the archer over this side. That's what that all hinges on. So a Town Hall 8 actually helped me with this, and it's this part of the base. So I'll just show you what the Town Hall 8 did. Have a look at that. Created that corner of the base, and with that corner of the base there, I was able to just drop an archer just to test if that cannon was in range of the archer. The cannon's not in range of the archer, so it's all good to go ahead, proceed as normal, and let's have a look how that turned out. You obviously know it's a 3-star because you saw that it was a 3-star. So I didn't want to put the poisons there. I wanted the dragon and the balloons to travel through the poison. So once I dropped the archer, I saw which way the dragons and the balloons were pathing. So then I dropped the poisons. Now I probably didn't need to overlap the poisons that much, make the dragon fly through both of them more, so on and so forth. However, that really wasn't going to be that big of an issue. I knew that the dragon's health would be pretty low. So I'm dropping the first golem, there it goes. And that surprised me a little bit that it didn't path over. So, but that's okay. So get the queen down, wizards down to start creating that funnel area, get my hogs in. That all had to happen sort of pretty quickly, and I think I did okay on that. Hogs split up a little bit, so that top archer didn't go down as I kind of hoped, but it's not going to be too much of an issue because it will go down pretty quickly. It got a lot of damage on it. So golems have gone over. My king's raged. He'll take out the enemy queen. My queen is in there. She's shooting stuff around. She'll shoot that expo. My hogs have come in at the top. Hogs are now pathing in at the top. The bottom archer is about to be taken out. It's down. So hogs are slowly coming in, slowly coming in. They are taking a little bit of damage, but I don't have a lot of say in that at the moment because I'm watching my left hand where I've just dropped the golem. That's tanking all that. Just dropped my CC hogs. Now I can concentrate back on the right hand side hogs, and I've dropped that heal because I can see that's where they're going to have to need it. And now these other hogs, I can see a little bit of red starting to appear. So drop that second heal so that they can be protected a little bit from the Wiz and Tesla. And now I just have to wait for the third heal. So I had to be very patient on that first heal up near the bomb. Up there, I say losing hogs to spring traps. And now coming in from that angle, I didn't feel that a double bomb there was going to be too much of an issue. And then, of course, I saw those two little bombs, and I thought, well, you know, maybe I got a little bit lucky that that's the position that he'd had that second bomb. But then I thought, you know, if he'd put those two little bombs there, then that second large one wouldn't have triggered as soon. So it wasn't going to be a hog killer as you might think with the normal two little bombs between the two large bombs. So we can just speed that up a little bit as well. So that was how the Town Hall 8 helped me. And that's why I chose the ground attack, because especially hogs. Now the issue over here on the left hand side was a lot of DPS. A golem instead of 6 extra hogs. That was really going to be the decision. It was never going to be a giant over here on the left. It had to be, do I bring in 6 extra hogs or do I bring the golem in? And I felt the golem was a better value. I probably could have placed the golem down here as well, but I placed it up the top where you saw me. Down here in this little gap, I just figured there was probably going to be a spring trap there. It just looked like a place where you're going to put hogs, it'll spring. And well, I didn't really want that to happen. So if I put the golem down here, then the hogs path from the CC, and they were the heavier hogs that you get from a CC, of course. So that is why they were able to take things out a little bit better. And so the rest of my 16 hogs that I had left could path around, take out little bits of this and this and this, and then come through with the heels. So once I saw that this, that the Tesla and the air defense had gone down, I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I don't really need to get my hogs, I don't really need to have that heel over here. They haven't triggered that bomb, so that's pretty good. So I can save that heel for over on the left-hand side. Now, the only what concern was that hog coming over through the middle, but once I saw that was good, no problem, drop the heel there, and then have that heel waiting. You can see the golem is still tanking on all those 4 weapons, so that was so awesome to be able to get the hogs in and the golem's tanking the entire time. And that's it, 1 heel left to go. Had to be very patient on the heels. And of course I did lose a lot to spring traps here. Can't be helped, spring traps there to stop hog attacks, isn't it? So I love it when the spring traps are mine and they stop hog attacks, but not so much when they're someone else's. Anyway, that is how I did it on this base and why I chose the hogs over air or an alternative ground attack. And I also figured that witch slap wasn't going to work because I wasn't going to be able to access 2 expos. So anyway, before I leave you for today, the question I have is, what do you call a man that can lift a car? Besides strong and macho and all of that. What do you call a man that can lift a car? You call him Jack. Call him Jack. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I do appreciate it. Please leave the video a thumb up, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. And I'll see you in the next video.